listening to Under the Umbrella podcast. Each week, we'll discuss various topics under the umbrella of the LGBTQ community. And I'm your host, Angel. Everyone, welcome to an episode of Under the Umbrella podcast. I am your host, Angel, and on today's episode, I will be talking about how being gay is not a disease. I really hate that this is something I feel needs to be talked about, but it's frustrating. It is people out here who really think that is something that you catch, or they think that it's something that you can pop a pill for and it goes away. Then you have some out here who talk about there being a gay agenda, but the gay agenda is to take away black men. I just, some of the stuff that I hear or see or read, I am really flabbergasted by it. Like, oh, damn, you really think that? Oh, okay. I remember it was a documentary that came out. I forget the name of it. And even if I remembered, I wouldn't say it because I'm not trying to promote it. But I remember in one of the series, somebody was talking about that because people were talking about it a lot on social media and just saying how, um, yeah, the whole gay agenda, long story short, it wasn't called that in a documentary, but that's what it was basically. And, but anyway, being gay is not a disease. There's not a pill you can take to take it away. Um, for some people, if that were the case and there was a pill to make it go away, for some people, they probably would, so their lives can be easier. Just being honest. But reality is, it's not the case. And what that takes me to a place where I think about, and I've mentioned it briefly before, how I cannot stomach, and you see it a lot with women versus men, but women, there's a lot of women out here who, they go clubbing with their girls, or you see them kissing in the club, or smacking each other on the ass and, girl, your booty fat, and all this kind of silliness. And it's like, that's not something that heterosexual people do. Because these same people would say, oh, strictly dickly. Then why are you walking around smacking women on their ass? I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how good how secure you feel in your skin. Like, there's got to be some type of curiosity there for you that you haven't tapped in yet. Because true people who are truly heterosexual, you couldn't pay them to indulge in same-sex activities. You just couldn't. That's facts. But then it also takes me back to episode 3 when I was talking to my sweet Heather, and we were talking about bisexual and pansexual identities, because she's a professor at a local college back in St. Louis. And I remember her, she was saying how sex is not so black and white as we have been taught. And I totally agree with that. I agree with that just from the stuff that I see. I know people who are heterosexual and they do some stuff, and I'm like, that's questionable. Like, why are you doing that? But it's all we know is what we've been taught. All of us. All of us. All we know is what we've been taught. So you can't really fault people for that. Now as far as being nasty and hateful, that's different. Like, there's no need for people to be nasty and hateful. I don't give a damn what the hell's going on around you. But I know hate is taught as well, so it can be untaught. But anyway, it's just bothersome to me to hear people insinuate that being gay is a choice. is where I'm going with all of this. And it's not. Um, and just the stuff that I hear is just so disturbing. Or if you hear people make comments about the LGBTQ community, and then they turn around and they're still again behaving as if they belong under the LGBTQ umbrella. You know, especially women. I see women do it way more than I see men do it. And it's just, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Um, I just don't. I don't understand how you can tell a story to somebody that you almost, or you let a woman go down on you, have perform oral sex on you, and then you dog out the LGBTQ community. Uh, uh, let's backtrack. Excuse you. What was that? What was that? And it's okay. But you can't handle the heat. That's what that is. Those are the people that do a lot of shit behind closed doors. And they're entitled. They're entitled. But what you're not entitled to do is dog people out. That's not what you're entitled to do. But they don't like the titles. Like, I've had people tell me, Angel, you being a black woman and you're bisexual, I couldn't handle that. I know you couldn't. That's why you weren't born in this skin. I've endured a lot. I can handle quite a bit. Yep, I sure can. But I just don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, yeah, especially until people get into a more comfortable place of admitting that sexuality and sexual acts are way more fluid than what we've been taught. Until we get there, you all have got to stop bashing the LGBTQ community, because some of y'all doing some stuff that, technically speaking, you belong under this umbrella also. But again, I say, you can't handle the heat. You don't like that title. You don't like that title, so you're not going to identify yourself as bisexual or bicurious or pansexual. Mm-mm. No, that's your own little secret that you go to bed to at night. Which then takes me, I'm going on a little rant. That again reminds me of bisexual women. And again, I'm bisexual. I'm one of the rare bisexual women who marry into a same sex relationship. Most bisexual women or most pansexual women marry the opposite sex. It's true. I know quite a few bisexual women that are like that, or they're even bicurious. They are married to a man and not necessarily have threesomes, but I know that they're attracted to both sexes. They talk about it all the time, or they're bi-curious. They've never been with a woman. They would like to, but they don't trust their spouse enough to have a threesome and behave. But anyway, I guess I'm not really going anywhere with this other than to say, like, we have got to stop being hateful. We have got to stop being ignorant. Being gay is not a fucking choice. There's not a pill you can take to make it go away. You just can't. Sorry. Well, sorry, not sorry. Um, I just wish people would stop with the ignorance. I really would. I really, really would. Anyway, I'll get off my rant for now. But if there's something that you guys want to add to this, please do, because I just got on the mic and started speaking and didn't sit down and really get my thoughts together about it in depth like I wanted to. Um, so, but yeah, if you have anything to add to this, please reach out to me. Contact at utumbrella.com. If you want to be a guest on the show, inbox me on Facebook. Um, Facebook is utumbrella.com. Instagram is utumbrella.com, and the email address again, contact at utumbrella.com. Yeah. But anyway, y'all stop being silly. Please stop being silly and use a little common sense, please. As you go about your day, know that you are loved, you are supported, you are enough, and you are worthy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us on Under the Umbrella podcast. Check us out on Instagram at UT Umbrella, on Facebook at 1UT Umbrella. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Under the Umbrella and visit our website at utumbrella.com. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. If you had a question to submit for the Ask Angel segment, please submit to contact@utumbrella.com. See you next week.